Hollywood. That's Louie Valley, Louie Hollywood. Can be a panic, can be a panic.
There's one rule of the house, and you broke it!
The future is our world, Morpheus. The future is our time.
Hello, and welcome back to Khnemu and Kozak's Oscar Ballot Podcast 2026. Episode 2.
Greetings.
It is an evening recording.
I'm Khnemu.
Weeknight. Oh, by the way, I'm Kozak. The people watching this probably already know that, I'm guessing. But hey, we still got views. Somebody watched.
I like meeting new friends too. That's right.
Well, what's going on, Khnemu? How's stuff going?
Oh, stuff is going, even Steven, what can I say? The world is on fire, but at least there are lots of good movies to watch.
Mm-hmm. Yes, at this time we are still this is pre-nuclear world war. So we do not at the time. Hopefully I get this edited out before all that happens. I will try my best.
Yeah, get to work.
It usually takes me a day or two. So depending on the schedule of the Iranian theocracy, whether or not they just set it off. Yes, we have the movies. Though I am reminded, just on the tangent, it's like there are some. But whatever politics aside on Iran, boy, they make great movies. I love Iranian films.
I'm not familiar, but I think I've watched a couple. But
did you ever see Persepolis, the animated documentary about the revolution? That one's great. A Separation.
Yeah.
Girl Walks Home Alone at Night.
Think, is not this year's nominee? It Was an Accident. Is that an Iranian film?
I think it is. Yes, I think it is. I do believe that is correct.
Or Persian, but
that might be correct too. I'm not sure, but it is. I remember it is definitely from that roundabout area. I think it is Iran, though. I'm not 100%. We can check when we get there. We'll do a check later. I personally, in the fall of the Iranian theocracy, if there's one thing, if nothing else, it would be nice to let them have their cinema back, in full force, and ballet and things like that. But it's very complicated.
Hopefully, we're not there to. No, yes, let's not upset their arts. Their system of arts.
They
never go after the arts.
More their arts, like it's illegal to perform ballet there. It's like
Sure.
I just hope that because all the filmmakers who come out of there, they're all like, some of them are like, a lot of them were in exile and shot in exile. So
right, they're considered criminals in their homelands. Yes,
so it'd be nice for them to have some more of that freedom. But I am also not prepared to go down the rabbit hole of the logistics or arguments to or for the invasion of that country. I am really only here.
This I can only say that podcast.
This is for movies and movies only, and their movies
is not why we're here.
No. But yes, I love Persepolis is like one of my favorite animated films. And it's documentary and it's animated. It's great. If we still lived by each other at college, I would have you over and we could throw in the DVD. All right, if we were and for everyone who doesn't know what a DVD was a disc that was prior to streaming media. We used disc between tapes. We had tapes, then discs, then Blu-ray discs, and then streaming. So they're
like vinyls, because people play vinyls now, but they're like
tiny
miniature vinyls, silver.
Yeah, they were very cool. Yeah, and the menus would play all night long when you fell asleep watching them. You all night long you would hear the menu music to whatever movie you watched. Mine I think was Can't Hardly Wait. Um, okay,
I had a
well,
neighbor. I was woken up one time. I was asleep. I was woken up in my apartment one night at like 4 in the morning because the apartment next to me, the DVD menu, I could just tell was on repeat at the loudest volume, and I could not get them to wait to turn it off. It
yeah.
was terrible.
I don't know if you remember Travis and Chris that lived next door to me and Dan. Um, he was watching a movie. What was it? The so random. The Darren Aronofsky movie, The Fountain. Okay.
Oh,
Very
okay.
like the one of the lesser of the lessers of his, but it had that like techno music in it. And not only is that the song, it was bad enough to hear that song every night while I was sleeping, but I was also like, who goes to bed and watches The Fountain every night? Like, who goes to bed? Like, what kind of psychopath is in bed? Like, oh, I'm gonna put on Darren Aronofsky's The Fountain again to get a good night's sleep. It's just
Oh,
so, yeah. But
he did.
anyway, funny. All righty, well, we should
News team, assemble!
do a little news. Speaking of ballet, oh my gosh, did you see little Timmy Chalamet talking bad about ballet and opera? Literally the final days of Oscar voting. Is that going to be a twist? Because I think Oscar voters are not going to like that. And I don't think Oscar voters vote early. I think they scramble to see the movies at the last minute and they vote late. And he very late in the game dropped that one. And I don't know. Does that shift it Leo's way? Does that shift it
Look.
Leo's
We'll talk
way?
about that. We'll
I don't
get to
know.
that category, but
What
yeah.
do you have any
How's
thoughts
your
on his
thoughts?
opinions on ballet and opera?
Yeah. I guess I believe that's it. Doesn't make him sound very right. I guess. Um, and it sounds like someone who just maybe hasn't gone to a lot of ballet and opera. Not that I have either, but what I've seen, I've
Yeah.
liked,
I've
and I
always enjoyed
appreciate it. And
my
I think we
time
need
at
it.
the ballet and the opera. I don't go all the time,
Yes,
but when I go, I'm always impressed. And you know what? It is a discerning crowd, but it's not like a movie. Like, people can go to the movie every weekend. You can't go to a ballet every weekend and an opera every weekend. They
right.
have runs in theaters in between traveling musicals and things like that. So it doesn't need to be that. It doesn't need to
Yeah,
be what movies are. I think it was a very tacky thing to say. I
it
I
was,
gotta tell you, it made me
especially
like
yeah.
him
No,
less and Marty Supreme. It changed my thoughts a little. I was like, nah, you've just botched the PR of this movie beginning to end. Like, what a Marty Supreme thing to say. It almost feels like it was that he was in character or it was some sort of publicity
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Well, like I say, we'll get to it, but yeah, he had a lot of steam and was definitely the front runner for the Oscar for a while there. But I don't know, these last couple of weeks, I'm not. I've seen that certainty, and maybe it is also too just because I watched another movie with a performance that I like more. That some of that certainty has started to slip for me. So I don't know.
Really? This is what happens when you wait and don't make impulsive decisions on the first episode like I do. You make them and you stick there. I don't think I picked Chalamet, but I was close, and now I don't know. I don't know. It was unfortunate.
Hey, this
It's
is
a
bullshit.
Yeah. So, well, that's what happened to him. Next up, can we discuss this without really going into politics? I'm sad the Netflix Warner Brothers deal fell through, and that now the Ellison Company is buying Warner Brothers. Arguably, and no, and I'm just gonna say it. In terms of quality, the best studio.
Paramount.
No. Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers. Oh, okay, good.
I just think
well, not that.
the
I mean,
I just think it's
Paramount
the
is
best.
too, though. Honestly,
It is, but it's the best. But Paramount has okay, like Paramount was
Paramount
like
has a long, strong history.
UPN shows. I mean, it does. Whereas Warner Brothers was HBO. I mean, it just doesn't.
Yeah,
It just feels it's quality. It's not size. It's quality. I just feel like Warner Brothers was the
yeah,
best one, and I'm disappointed it went to Paramount.
I am too. I am too.
I just don't like what Paramount
Mostly
is
for
doing that
reasons
much.
not relate. That's the thing. Well, most of my reasons are politically related, which we
Mine
don't
are
need to go
politically
into.
motivated too.
Uh,
I don't care. I'll say it, but it also is quality.
yeah.
It's also the excitement of being like, look, I don't want to get Paramount Plus. I don't want Paramount Plus. I got Netflix. I got
Hmm.
Hulu. I'm just like I know Landman and all the Taylor Sheridan
Well,
shows. Awesome.
do you have HBO?
Yeah, I have HBO. Yeah.
Well, then they'll probably just merge them. I mean, you won't have to get a new thing.
Uh, I just think it
They're just
was so
gonna,
much
yeah.
better on Netflix. I was excited about Netflix.
I wasn't excited about Netflix because I don't necessarily want Warner Brothers to become a streaming based studio.
I didn't want Warner Brothers to do any of this stuff. I was happy with Warner Brothers just being Warner Brothers. But
So was
I was
I.
a Warner Brothers shareholder though, and I sold at the
Mm.
height. I literally sold at the high before it.
I mean, I wasn't excited about Warner Brothers being what were they owned by Discovery
they
before?
were
They
I
like
owned
this is
Warner
what,
Brothers
right?
Discovery, so I bought Warner Brothers Discovery. First, I got it from AT&T because I was an AT&T shareholder,
Okay,
and then I
yes,
got
because
it
they
in
were
a split,
AT&T
and
before,
then
right? Yes.
and then I got Warner Brothers Discovery. But I have bought it, and then I doubled down when it was like way in the toilet, and then I sold when all of this hoopla started, and now I'm no longer a shareholder, so I got out just in time. But I loved that. I believed so much in that company. I just I love HBO. I just think it's the best content. And Warner Brothers. Also, I'm a Batman guy. It was just right in
I'm a
my
DC guy. I'm a
yeah
big DC guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just where
I mean,
it's where I am.
I'm trying to be optimistic, really. I was talking with someone else about this the other day, and it's not good news, but I want to just as far as content goes, just wait and see what happens ultimately. I'm not going to start boycotting anything.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm going
Me
to be a
neither.
little
Certainly
less
not HBO.
excited.
Yeah.
No. But yeah,
You
it's not
know,
great news,
the
man. And
canary in the
it's the
coal mine.
monopolization of it too.
Yeah, sure, exactly. Which we're going back to what it was at the beginning. I mean, I guess Warner Brothers was somewhat born in monopolization, of when there was just like two studios running everything, and no one even really thought about independent film. But I think the canary in the coal mine will be John Oliver. How does John Oliver's job get affected? I don't know. We'll see. But anyway,
You're right. You're right.
I don't
Does he
know.
become another Kimmel, another Colbert? Yeah,
Yeah, it
right. Yeah.
depends what happens there because he will not go. He will not go quietly. I just do not see John Oliver going quietly. I just think he does not give an F. I think he strikes me as the kind of guy who knows that he'll land somewhere huge no matter what happens, especially with the amount of times he won the Emmy. I mean,
I mean,
he
yeah,
won the
and
Emmy in Conan's last season. Like, how are you gonna
it,
do that to Conan? Oh my gosh! But the writing was just so good. The writing was just so good.
best
Oh,
writing in the game. Yeah. Mm.
well, here's more AI news. Ben Affleck founded an AI tech company, and then Netflix just bought it, so he was rewarded for that. Another example. It's just they're gearing up. They're gearing up. I also gave more thought to even the scheduling things. I just don't think it's quite there yet because even day to day, it makes so many mistakes. It's just not a perfect system yet. You got to check your work. And I just don't believe Americans will check their work. I think they're going to spit it out of Chat GPT and they're going to go, done. And then they're going to go, wait, why am I scheduled on 2 different shifts? And why is the catering crew not scheduled this day? And they're going to go, oh, Chat GPT missed something, I guess. And it's like, no, you missed something. So I don't know. I'm not quite there yet, but it's happening. They're spending the money.
I see it all the time. And things done by AI are just done thoughtlessly. People don't fact check. People don't check their work. I see incorrect. The world is full of incorrect information. It drives me crazy. So
yeah,
I agree.
Oh, do we want to talk? Look, if you don't want to talk about the Tourette's, we don't have to talk about the Tourette's. Do you want to talk about the Tourette's? I haven't
even given it that much thought, really.
It's in the news.
Yeah,
I only ask because it's in the news.
Yeah, it's weird. I haven't watched it. Have you watched the clip at all?
I watched
the footage.
I watched the footage, but you can't really tell what he said. You can tell everyone going.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, in the room, you could hear it. I'm sure.
Yeah, in the room, it was. I can only imagine in the room, it just rang out through the theater. I mean, it. Like those things are designed to project sound. Also, they sat him next to a microphone. I heard. I don't know. I really feel like as much as I've tried to do, oddly enough, it's like was a really hot topic in terms of like very passionate on both sides, and lots of very, very, very strong feelings about it. And so I was reluctant to, I would think, in maybe another time in another place, it might have just been like a hilarious thing for the late night comedy shows. And that's where it would have died out. But it just became like a hot button issue on the socials and in the news. So
obviously someone made a mistake. It was someone's job to cover those things because the show airs on a delay, right? So
they put all the F's and everything.
Yeah. So someone made a mistake. It's unfortunate. It's really just more media hype, more traction. Someone said the N-word, so let's see how people feel about it.
Yeah.
Because, the internet thrives on emotional reactions.
They sure do. And I just thought, what bad PR for the BAFTAs of all the television shows to really like, you just don't expect the BAFTAs to end up in the gutter of social media and news. It's like, I don't know. It almost feels like it was on purpose to create some sort of stew for the BAFTAs. He was the guy. What the actor won not the guy, but the actor won too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, which is part of the reasons that one of the reasons that I see Timmy's chances kind of falling a bit. Because, not that that guy's even nominated at the Oscars.
No. I need I would like to see the film. I think it sounds like it is very, and I just don't like the murder docs. I'm just so tired of the murder and the crime docs, with the exceptions of like some of the war crime docs I'm okay with. I think those are really interesting, usually because they're in danger. But like the Netflix murder docs and that are so popular and all that, and the crime docs, I don't love those. I love the weird, quirky docs about quirky people, and I just think a movie about a guy just swearing and saying horrible things at horrible times to everyone. I just think it probably is fascinating watch.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Or I guess I don't know if it's documentary or a narrative or a hybrid, but whatever it is.
It's a narrative. It's a biopic. It's a narrative biopic.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, well, why don't we take a look at some box office?
Show me the money!
Yeah, I love that movie. It's
It's a good movie.
um you
One of the
know, and
greats.
I used to be a William H. Macy apologist, being like, oh, it should have been William H. Macy that won the Oscar over him. But over time, I've just gone, you know what? Like, it was just such a joyous performance. You know, you don't see performances that evoke such joy. You see plenty of things that evoke like terror or like drama or but like it was just such a joyous moment, like when he got paid and stuff, and you just saw him with his family, and when he almost got hurt. It was just a lovely,
It
lovely
reminds you, in a
performance.
sense, like yeah, it's like it's the most it makes you feel happy to be entertained because yeah, I admire William H Macy's performance so much in Fargo too, but like Cuba is a lot more moving. You
Yeah,
know,
it just
his performance is yeah,
I
yeah.
think it took age
It
to
makes me cry. It's
appreciate
one
it too.
yeah,
Yeah, I feel like maybe in my
yeah.
20s I was a little too cynical to buy into the joy factor and the just the feelings. But as I watch it as an older,
Sure.
that movie just
Yeah.
gets better and better. Okay, well, here's the thing: our regular box office site is down for maintenance right now, so I'm just doing
So
IMDb and it's US
gotcha.
only. So it's going to shift things back to US. So we're looking at the US box office today for up to March 1st. This was last weekend. Scream was number one, grossed $64 million. I think that's
Okay.
probably pretty good for them. I'd say
Yeah. I
that's
heard it's not
okay.
very good.
I heard it's not very good too, but all the more reason. They had I can't remember who it was. They had to pay someone a buttload. I can't remember who it was. The main lady. What's her name? My
What
my memory loss is haunting me.
Nev
Yeah. Oh
Nev
yeah. They had to
Campbell?
pay her a fortune to come
Yeah.
back, more than anybody. Number two was Goat
Well,
hanging in there.
because they fired Melissa Barrera, who's the lead. Yeah, you know, for political
Yeah,
reasons. But yeah,
well, it looks like they're going to make their money back then at least. Um,
good for them.
5.9 on IMDb, not terrible. Not terrible.
Not
Not
great.
as bad, not great, but not but almost a six. It's in the threes and fours like I would have thought it would be. Um, Goat is number two, now having grossed $77 million, but quite a big drop off, 12 million for the weekend. Number three, Wuthering Heights, which apparently I haven't seen, but it's there is a bit of there's a civil war going on in the book community, I believe, because I think some people are very disappointed with the adaptation and some people are thrilled with the adaptation. So apparently
Yes.
they made some somewhat controversial choices. I don't know. I haven't read the book or seen the movie. Have you
Mm.
read the book?
I
I
read the book a while ago, like in school.
We read the other one. We read Jane Eyre. We didn't read Wuthering Heights when I was in
Okay.
school. Um,
Mm.
this is a weird one. The 21 Pilots concert film is number four.
Yeah, that is interesting.
That's interesting. And then
What a
number
time.
five is the epic is Baz Luhrmann's Elvis doc. Number
Two
six is
concert
Crime.
films.
Yeah, Crime 101. I Can Only Imagine 2. Send
Ugh.
Help. And coming in the last, just a tie, is How to Make a Killing and Zootopia 2, now on week 14, about to fall off here, but it made it a good long run. Has grossed $426 million. Very good. Very good. Kids movies, that's where it's at. Boy, this Send Help has got
And that's
61
just
million
in
too.
America.
This was a big in 5 weekends,
Yeah,
$61 million for Send Help. Jeez
good.
Louise. What is this movie? Come on.
It's Sam Raimi's new
Oh
movie.
wow. Oh, I love Sam Raimi. Did not know this was a thing. Oh, and Richard McAdams
Yeah,
too. Oh, I
yeah.
have seen this trailer. Oh, it's the boss and and the employee, and don't they get stuck on an island or something? Oh yeah. Oh, that trailer looks great. Okay, I'm gonna, that sounds like a good one to catch on an HBO or a Netflix later.
For sure.
All righty. Well, I think that wraps up box office. So I think we've just about beat that horse into the ground. What do you say?
I love it. Good horsey.
Okay, good job. Good job.
Time to musk up.
Okay, what do you got now for us?
Oh, right. My job, my turn. Back to the list. Back to my list. My top 25 from the 2000 to 2025, past 25 years. Last time we started at number 25 and went down through 19. So I'm just going to list those to review, list those 7 movies. And then I'm going to start with 18 and go to 11 as quickly as I can.
18 to 11.
That's right. So that'll be 8.
What are you looking at, butthead?
Away we go. So to review quickly, number 25 was I Heart Huckabees. Number 24 was The Tree of Life. 23 was Munich. 22 was 12 Years a Slave. 21 was Shaun of the Dead. 20 was Blade Runner 2049. And 19 was Pan's Labyrinth. Now, picking up where we left off, number 18 on my top 25 list of the past 25 years. Just to briefly say too, these next 8 movies, these are kind of like the sort of like I don't have any superhero movies on this list.
You don't have any superhero movies at all? Oh wow. Nope, okay. Not at all.
I came close to one, but they didn't make the cut. There's one movie there are a couple that are close to that vein, and I would say these movies are a little more high concept, a little more big Hollywood. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. So
La-dee-da.
18.
Is this where I go to be a star?
La-dee-da-da.
Okay, very good.
Ooh, I like that intro. Speaking of being a star, number 18 is a piece of IP. It's a remake. This was in fact the 4th version of this story made by Hollywood.
Oh no! Are you going to say what I'm
thinking?
Okay.
This is from the year 2018. This was the directorial debut of its star. This is the movie A Star is Born, starring Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga.
I've suffered the tortures of the damned, sir. Tortures of the damned.
It's good. It's very good. It's very good.
It is.
It's very well made.
It's great.
It's a very strong directorial debut. No question. I found it a little emotionally manipulative, I have to say. I think the use of the music and I also, you know what? I just found it so dreary. And I know that it is a dreary story from the get-go, but I think of all 4 of them, it is the most dreary of all of them. It just felt utterly hopeless at the end. That's what I felt. And you know what? I don't go to the movies to be rendered hopeless. I wept. I wept.
As did I. Yes.
I wept because of the manipulative music, because they made a situation as hopeless and dreary as they could, and they used manipulative, beautiful music to ensure that we were all emotionally manipulated into sobbing in the theater with strangers. And you know what? I don't know if I'm willing to forgive them for that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I hear that opinion.
Don't know.
I respect that opinion. I respect it. But
it's nothing about it made. It's nothing about the making of it. It's nothing about the making of it. Everything is works.
I go to the movies, I go to the movies to feel things, to see beautiful people, have beautiful experiences, to go through triumph and tragedy, and to like have a wonderful and like see wonderful filmmaking and wonderful scenes and wonderful acting. And this movie just has it all. And like it just hits that sort of, I like stories like this. I like your Romeo and Juliet. My favorite love stories tend to be tragic ones. It's it's a theme that may come up again in this list, frankly.
You know what? It's just the fact.
What can I say?
It's the fact that it's not even the love. It's the hopelessness of the drug addiction. That's what really got me. The fact that he couldn't get sober, and he just realized he's like a burden on her, and he truly was in the film depicted as a burden on her, and that he had to kill himself in order to set her free of the burden so she could be a star, and I get it.
The nature of the story.
But so dreary.
A star has to fall. In order for a star to rise, a star has to fall.
Hey! Where did you get those clothes? At the toilet store?
I don't know. I just find it too dreary. It's too dreary and hopeless for me. I watched it. I loved it. I will never watch it again. Okay. Good one. That's a good one. All right,
friends.
That was a good one.
Stars Born, too dreary for Kozak. Moving on. Number 17 from the year 2015. This is also a piece of IP. This is a legacy sequel, picking up 30 years after the movie that came before it and recasting the title character while kind of moving him to the second lead status.
Naked Gun.
It's one of the best action. No, 2015, I said. And this is one of the best action movies I've ever seen. I was surprised how much I love this movie. It's mind blowing. I can't believe how it was made. 2015, directed by George Miller, starring Charlize Theron and Tom Hardy. Forgive me. Mad Max: Fury Road at number 17.
Yeah, phenomenal.
Wonderful
choice. Also, like one of the most beautiful movies ever shot. That guy makes desert look like just like heaven. I mean, honestly, his shots are just incredible. His work's incredible. And also the black and white one.
The movie. I haven't seen that. I never
watched
the chrome version.
Well, I
like the colors so much.
I do too, and I have the color one and the chrome one. My set came with both of them, but I just think that was a cool film. Those tornadoes were sweet.
It's just a chase scene. It's an extended chase scene that he still manages to infuse with to make like a story by just breaking down the components of it and investing in all the people, all the characters that are involved in it and working their stories in just so cleverly without like resorting to big monologues or, flashbacks or things like that. It's so impressive. I love it so much.
Yeah, it improves upon them even. I think you said that. I agree. It improves upon on the first ones. Yeah, for sure. And also, a lot of drama on the set though. Apparently they didn't get along.
Yeah. No, they didn't. And I think it works for the performances.
Yeah, I do too. It's really good.
Even
you
though
don't want to hear that, but
yeah. And I don't, Furiosa didn't quite live up to its promise. I didn't need it, but I'm not going to let that take away from Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah. I think it's universally beloved, by anyone who watched it. There's nothing to hate. It's super fun. Cool.
Incredible movie. Okay. 16. This movie hits home for me in a lot of ways because it kind of reflects a lot of my own background, a lot of things that have happened to me in my life, but it also like the conventional wisdom about storytelling tends to be that you focus on the interesting parts, the quote unquote interesting parts, and leave the boring parts out of life. But this movie really kind of hones in on like the boring parts and skips a lot. I mean, there's definitely drama involved, but it's like it picks up on the minutia of life in such an interesting way. And I think it's a fucking masterpiece. Richard Linklater made a wonderful movie over a period of about 12 years. It's called Boyhood. Um, and it's number 16 on my list.
I like that movie a lot. I just watched. In fact, I just watched Blue Moon. That was what I was bringing to the table today.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Yeah,
yeah.
This is actually the one. I'll say this too because one of my rules was no repeat directors in the movies I've only seen once. I had to rewatch this one because I had only seen it once. I wanted to make sure, and so
you know what?
I was right.
I will I will heartily support your addition. It is it's one of those movies that like it's like every Richard Linklater film. It just feels so simple that you just forget how great it is. It's like even like Dazed and Confused. It just feels like some like throwaway like coming of age film, but then when you watch it you just go, wow, this was like a really really special movie. And that's what I feel all his movies are like, where he's a Texas guy too. I have thoughts on Blue Moon. But I did like think Blue Moon was cool. But I do have thoughts on it. Yeah, cool. And also the concept, what a fun concept to over 12 years to get your cast aged up and have them at different phases.
And not to throw shade, not to throw shade at anyone either, but it's the central character, Eller Coltrane, let's just be honest and say his performance isn't the most dynamic, not being a trained actor with a lot of experience, only doing that. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't take away from the movie at all because it seems authentically him. And it's the kind of thing you can do.
It's a Linklater. It's a passion project, and passion trumps. It can trump anything, Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. Yeah.
I have to see that one again, but I remember that being a big deal. Did he get an Oscar for that? He was nominated, certainly, right?
Patricia, he was. Yeah, it was
that's right.
And picture director Patricia Arquette won Best Supporting Actress.
Oh, good.
One. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay,
that's right. Yeah, she was phenomenal in that.
She was. Yes.
She dropped it. I
mean, just like I said,
I think.
Cool. Why not? Okay. Moving on to 15. Controversial. Well, not to me, but this one had some drama around at its Oscar ceremony. A couple of old pros said the wrong name and invited the wrong people on stage, and then the winners had to go. Oh, the winners of the producers of this film had to look at the card and say,
Warren Beatty did
no, it's not our movie. Yes.
Yeah. Warren Beatty, and who was the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Faye Dunaway. Yeah. Number 15 is a movie directed by Damien Chazelle, starring Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling's back, and Emma Stone, this year's nominee for Best Actress. La La Land.
Wow.
One of my favorite movies.
La La Land certainly stood the test of time more than Moonlight. I loved Moonlight at the time. I was like, Moonlight's gonna win for sure, and probably rightly so. But I have really not watched Moonlight again, and I do find myself tuning into La La Land even now recently. I will never forgive them for doing dance numbers on an LA highway because no doubt the traffic
Did
that
did
day.
that ruin your day?
I know I don't know where or how, but I know I was driving somewhere in there, and the traffic was at a stop
Sure.
because of how far that must have backed up every street in Los Angeles. I'll never forgive them for that, but yeah, very cool. Got a little like hate at
It's
the time, not Oscar hate, but it got a little hate like you know, I don't know if people thought it was cheesy. I just
from
remember
certain people. Yeah.
yeah. Like mostly in my inner circle and my curated social media. But no, I don't think anyone. I think there was a little question of why was it nominated for some people, even because it doesn't really. I think maybe it was really just the general musical crowd, the anti-musical crowd. It's hard. It's hard to get some people to appreciate
there
a
are
good
still
musical.
musical people. There are musical people who don't like it too. And I think it's because they judge the fact that they are not the most polished of singers and dancers, or that the score isn't more of a full score, that the songs aren't more like, I don't know, iconic or memorable. But I mean, I think the modesty of it is on par with sort of the modesty of the ambitions of the characters,
Yeah.
and they let the emotions and the charm and the casting carry it. It's just a movie for me. It hits my buttons. I'm one of those
Yeah.
people. I'm a
It
musical
also
theater
wasn't
guy,
a
song and
Broadway
dance guy.
show. Yeah. Yeah.
No, right, exactly. Yeah. And I like the fact that they're not, that when they burst into song, that they aren't, that they don't sound like they should be on Broadway. I like the fact that they are just struggling artists who kind of sound like they're struggling. That's how I've always taken.
Yeah. It was really good when she
So
walks in the
it's
club
fair.
at the end. What a moment when she walks in the club at the end and he's playing piano. Yes.
Yes,
You just
the montage at the
and
end.
he sees her there. Yeah. Beautiful film.
Yeah,
Beautiful
yeah. I
film.
like that.
Will
I do
will
like
stand the test of
yeah. I
time.
love that. Yes, agreed.
There was some
And I
cute
agree with
stuff
the
like
the division too. The
yeah.
La La wins best director, Moonlight wins best picture. Perfect. Let's go with that. Yeah.
Yeah. I also again, if like when Les Mis put film actors in the Les Mis, yeah, I thought with the exception of Hugh Jackman, it kind of ruined the movie. I just don't think this was that. I don't think this was that. I think this was its own type of musical. This was a movie musical in the truest form, and I liked the way I didn't think it needed Broadway stars. I thought that Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone charm would have been disastrous to not have that in the movie. It would have completely altered the movie. Yes. Cool. I love that one.
Okay. All right. 4 more. Number 14. We're moving out of the 20 teens now, going all the way back to 2000 for this one. A Best Picture nominee that year that actually won the Oscar for Best International Feature, from director Ang Lee. I think this is the only film on my list that is not in the English language, but that's fine. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, starring Chow Yun-fat and Michelle Yeoh. That's number 14 on my list.
Wow.
This movie
that came out in the last 20 years. What was the length of this?
Barely. It came. This movie came out in 2000.
I feel like I was a little kid when that came
earliest
out.
year.
Yeah, I was in high school when that came out. Wow.
Yeah.
I guess that was 2000.
I was like a sophomore, I guess, at OU when it came out.
Yeah, that movie's sweet. That movie is sweet. Yes. Have not seen that since I was in high school, though. But yeah, but I remember being like,
gotta watch it again, man.
That movie was sweet, and also it was sweet at their Oscar performance of the song when they had the samurais like flying in and stuff. That was awesome. Cool, great one. I've seen that.
Yeah, and it's one of the only movies. Yeah, it's one of the only movies too that has earned in theater applause. Like the audience applauded after like that first fight at night. I was just like, oh, we're doing this. Okay, great.
Yeah, I don't find myself.
Cool.
I mean, I just because a lot of my rewatches I think are in bed. I just usually don't watch the foreign films that many times over and over again. I think that's what it comes down to. But at the time, it was like, boy, that was like the movie. That was like the. I can't remember what won that year. I guess it was 2000. Yeah. So I guess it was Gladiator or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Which probably, in retrospect, that might have been a miss because I think Gladiator's great. I love Gladiator, but I bet you if I watch Crouching Tiger, I've been like, this is a masterpiece. But I love Gladiator too.
Wow.
Yeah.
See which one's on my list. Okay.
Anyway. Is it on your list too?
So that was.
No, it's list?
Not. It is not.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers: Gladiator is not on my list.
Okay.
Spoilers: Ridley Scott didn't make my list. Sorry, Ridley.
Gladiator didn't make it. Yeah.
Moving on. Number 13. This might be the closest we come to a superhero movie on this list. Sequel. Big piece of IP. I think it's like the 23rd movie in the franchise and probably the highest grossing movie in the franchise. My favorite entry in this long running franchise that is about to get a new actor sometime in the next, they'll probably announce it sometime this year. But I think this was the peak for this actor in that role that had been played by 4 people before. From 2012, at number 13 from 2012, directed by Sam Mendes, the movie Skyfall. James Bond, 007, License to Kill, has never been better.
Do you remember this? Do you remember our James Bond conversation? I don't know if we've had the James Bond conversation on the podcast or at some point in our lives. And whenever we would have had it, I never had it. But I have only seen 2 James Bond movies. And that one of them, I only saw the last Daniel Craig one. And I saw Casino Royale. And I have seen no other James Bond films. Does that change your opinion of me as a person? I have seen none of the prior James Bonds. I've not seen Pierce Brosnan, Sean Connery. I have not seen any.
Like none of them?
None of them. It has fallen. Like, it is the biggest gap. It is probably the biggest gap in my film watching. And you know what? I saw Casino Royale in the theaters, and that was my first time seeing a James Bond movie. And then I think the second James Bond movie I saw, the last one, whatever it was, I can't even remember. I'm pretty sure
No Time to Die.
I'm pretty sure I didn't even see the whole thing. I think I just watched a little bit of it on TV. I don't remember if I even watched it beginning and the end. So I am 100%. Not that I wouldn't love it or don't love it. It's just, I don't know. I think my dad must have failed me somewhere. Or my grandfather must have failed me somewhere. Somebody failed me along the way, and maybe you failed me. If it was going to be this high on your list, maybe you failed me. But nobody ever said, "Hey, Kozak, hey, sit down. Let's watch like all these James Bond movies, beginning to end." I've just never had anyone sit me down and get me into James Bond. And Casino Royale, I just knew. James Bond, shaken not stirred or whatever. That was the only thing I knew about it, and I can't remember anything from it.
Well, I'll say
that Jeffrey Wright was in it.
Yes, he is. You've seen my second favorite James Bond movie. You saw Casino Royale. That's the next best one.
So you are a Daniel Craig guy, then?
For sure. Even though I have mixed feelings about his effect on the character in the franchise, what he did. But if there's a James Bond movie to recommend to non-James Bond watchers, it is Skyfall. That's the one to watch. You know Sam Mendes. You're familiar with Sam Mendes, right?
American Beauty. Yeah. Well,
Road
what?
to Perdition. Yeah, right.
Yeah, Road to Perdition. I
Yes,
love. I
he
love.
directed this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So he directed this. He directed this one. Javier Bardem is the villain in this one.
Oh wow.
And Judy. This is the last one that features Judi Dench playing M, James Bond's boss. It's the one where they introduce Ray Fiennes to the series as well. He's in the next 3 movies.
Spoiler.
Sorry, slight spoilers. Yes.
Which one did Paul McCartney write the song for? Live and Let Die.
Ooh,
That's
Live
the
and
one I
Let
want
Die.
to see.
That's
Who was that? Was that Connery? Who was that?
Roger Moore. That's Roger Moore.
Okay, I need to see that one because I'm a.
That's his
Paul
first
McCartney
one.
fan.
That's actually Roger Moore's very first one. Yes.
I gotta watch. Watch. I need to do the whole thing. I just
Yeah. Well, look.
I played GoldenEye too. I also
not,
played GoldenEye on N64. So I played the game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into recommending the whole franchise because I like to recommend good movies. Okay, and I'm not gonna promise you that they're all good movies. I could make a list of the ones that are actually good, or I could just tell you to just watch Skyfall because it is definitely good.
Okay.
So there we
I've
go.
just missed all of James Bond. It's a hole.
That's 13.
A hole in my soul.
There's still time, Kozak. There's still time. Moving on to 12. There's 2 more. Number 12. This is not a piece of IP. This is not a sequel. This is a family drama from the year 2001, from a filmmaker who has only made 2 more films after this. This was his first movie. They're all pretty good. 2 of them have been nominated for Best Picture. This one is a masterpiece. It's unforgettable. It shocked me the first time I saw it, and I think it's amazing. From the year 2001, directed by Todd Field. The movie is In the Bedroom.
I love In the Bedroom. Yeah. Sissy Spacek one for that. Yeah.
Tomei.
Yeah, that's a great movie. That's an excellent film.
Yes.
Boy, I have forgotten about that one. Boy, when it does
me
really
too.
all
Actually,
deep that is a great one. Yeah. Super dramatic too. Like I just very fun.
Like earned drama. It doesn't. Yeah, it's not like melodramatic. It's so good. It's chilling. It's one of my all-time favorite performances. That Sissy Spacek performance. That is really good in that film. In terms of the Oscar winners, but you just I don't know. It doesn't get as much play. I think, but it's also it's also 25 years old though. Of course it doesn't get nothing gets play anymore from 25 years ago. They don't. You know what, dude? The kids today, they don't know anything. I don't think they even like movies anymore. I don't know. They like clips. Movies are too long. Yeah. No, but that was a late edition. I made this list. I had forgotten about that one. I rewatched it and I was shocked. I was like, no, that's going somewhere in the middle. It's so
brilliant.
So yeah. All right. So this is the end of the segment for today. Next time we'll break down the top 10.
Oh, fun.
But this is number 11 on this list. Actually, I'll recap what we've done so far today. So we started at 18. 18 was A Star Is Born. 17 was Mad Max Fury Road. 16 was Boyhood. 15 was La La Land. 14 was Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. 13 was Skyfall. 12 was In the Bedroom. And at number 11, this movie was kind of a holy grail. It was going to be, this spot was actually going to be a cheat. It was going to be 2 movies that I cannot separate in my mind. And then director Quentin Tarantino went and edited them all together and put them together into one big long movie called Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair, that I saw in theaters a couple months ago. That's number 11. Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair.
All 3 of them together?
Quentin Tarantino.
I didn't never do.
Oh,
I didn't
both.
do it.
Two of them. There's two.
Oh,
There's two.
or
Yeah.
oh, there's
But
isn't there? But was there
yeah.
supposed to be a third one? Why did I think there was a third one? Is there supposed to be? Okay.
He
I
no.
I didn't do it. I saw Called Kill Bills.
I mean, you've seen
Interesting.
them both. You've seen
I've
them both
seen them both.
before,
Yeah,
sure.
I've
Yeah.
seen them. Yeah. I
Um.
didn't see them edited
Yeah.
together.
No. Kill
What made it?
Bill is. It has been my favorite. I mean, aside from like Pulp Fiction, it's pretty much my favorite Tarantino. I still like it.
Really? Over Inglorious Bastards
Yeah.
and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? And oh, wow.
Yes.
Tough call for me.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, I love all the
The
movies.
Bride. There's something about The Bride and Uma Thurman's performance in that role and that character that is just supremely impressive to me and
Yeah, the
strong
whole
and
thing's impressive,
powerful
and the
and
fight, and
like
yeah, and the fighting too.
yeah,
The fighting's so top notch. Um,
yeah,
and Carradine in there too. That was very clever.
Carradine in there.
Um,
There's a scene too at the end of Volume 2, or really at the end of the whole bloody affair of this movie, after she's killed everyone, after spoilers to anyone who hasn't seen the movie, sorry. After she's reunited with her daughter, and they're in a hotel, and the daughter's watching TV on the bed, and she's in the bathroom, the door closed, just lying on the floor, crying. And she's in, she seems upset at first, then her weeping becomes laughter, and just like, and she just starts saying thank you over and over again. And it's like some of the greatest, like, emotional acting I've seen. And you don't really get that kind of release at the end of a lot of action adventure movies
yeah,
full of that much violence and terror. Like just a person just shaking it off, just like
yeah,
taking a moment to like breathe and become human again. And it's always really affected me, as well as just all the anime and the chat and the way he tells the story and the blending of samurai and Western movies. And God, it's like this turning point in his career where he's like, no, this is the kind of stuff I'm going to start doing, you know?
yeah.
And
I guess that is
he's my
true.
favorite. He's so good.
It also, the big iconic moments of that movie just were haunting. It wasn't just that it was like brutal and graphic. It's like her getting like stabbed in the eye when she only had one eye. Like that haunts me my whole life. Where you're just like, oh my God, and she just leaves her in there. Oh, so good. And also like the whole thing with her being like in a coma and like being like, essayed by all the people, by the guys working there. It's like that kind of stuff is like terrifying urban legend type stuff that he just brought to our mind's eye. Like I didn't need to be thinking about this happening my whole life, and about like I didn't, but it was very good. I think with I think when it comes to Quentin Tarantino, everybody has their favorite Quentin Tarantino movie, and there's not a single one of them where you could be like, I don't understand why that's your favorite. I am a Once Upon a Time in Hollywood man, just because it just did it for me. But I am a Quentin Tarantino all of them fan. There's really not one that even like Jackie Brown and stuff. I love all of those movies. Like
even Death Proof is really good.
Death Proof is so good.
Death Proof is awesome.
Death Proof is so scary. That's an awesome movie. I saw that in the Grindhouse duo when they did those.
Me too.
Yeah, that was cool.
But I watch it separately. I watch them separately now.
I also went and did. Hateful Eight. I saw Hateful Eight where they like did it in the 70 millimeter, and they literally had like programs. It was like, wow, it feels like I'm going to like an event. Oh, so good. Used to see him at the movie theater in Beverly in LA sometimes.
Oh, the New Beverly.
There, yeah, I used to see him there before. I think he might have bought it eventually, but he used to just.
I think it's his theater. Yeah. He lives in like Israel now or something now.
Oh, he does. Oh, scary.
I think he does. Yeah. Yeah.
There. Cool.
So yeah, that's it. That's the segment
awesome.
for today.
What did we learn, Palmer?
I don't know, sir.
I don't fucking know either. I guess we learned not to do it again.
Yes, sir.
I'm fucked if I know what we did.
Yes, sir. It's hard to say.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You know, I learned that Stars Born is too hopeless for you and that you've never seen this James Bond movie before. Those are two things that I learned.
It's true. You exposed me as a fraud, as a James Bond fraud. And we had our first big blow up of the season. Our first big blow up. This is this year's we did not agree, but I do think it's good. I do think it's good though. I'm not at all. I mean, I wept like you. I wept in the theater watching it. I'm not saying it didn't do what it intended to do. I'm just saying it intended to do that in a very emotionally manipulative way. Well, shall we proceed with our ballot and
let's
close
hit the
this
ballot?
baby out?
Yes.
Okay, we're just gonna
catch up. Let's do some voting.
I got some feedback that we should go faster through this after the first one. So I'm gonna try to hustle a little bit. I saw Blue Moon for this first one. I saw Blue Moon.
Me too.
And I just thought it was a play. It was a play. It's a brilliant performance.
It's a brilliant screenplay.
It's a
brilliant
it is a
play.
Screenplay.
You're right.
It's a play. It just didn't do it for me because
it's a play.
I would have loved to see Ethan Hawke do that on Broadway.
It's a monologue, in fact, with that's broken up
so
into
much
scenes and speeches.
Yes, it is. And it's also one of those things where he didn't really have anything to do. It was not a movie where the main character had really something he really needed to do or accomplish. He really just needed to sit there and complain and tell stories, and it just didn't have a lot of movement. And as a play, I think you can get away with that because we're going, okay, well, he's going through some sort of internal journey, and we can sit and watch him experience it. But I just felt for a movie, just should have been a play. And as Richard Linklater is a great filmmaker, I just don't know why this is the kind of filmmaker that someone would make for their first film. It's Reservoir Dogs. It's a cheap, easy, one location unit set type drama that was cheap and easy to film, and I was able to get something to prove that I can get good actors and a good script. Yeah, but it's you're Richard Linklater. He could have made this whole movie. We could have everything he talked about. We could have seen. I know he had the mechanisms to break out all of these stories and show them to us on thing, or show the history of when they go back into the history of their relationship and Pal Joey and all of those things, those times, and see, because we know obviously why Richard Rodgers stopped working with him. That is obvious. That is so obvious because he wanted to do Oklahoma type crap, and this guy is saying very naughty words at a bar loudly in front of women. They were not, but we could have seen all that. We could have seen all that. I get what they're doing. If it was the Tony Awards, I'd give them best play. I absolutely would. I absolutely would give them best play if it was the Tony Awards. I said the same thing, and also I said the same thing about Steve Jobs too. Yeah. I said the same thing about the Steve Jobs movie, where I was like, "This is an amazing performance. It's an amazing Aaron Sorkin script. It should have been a play."
I still have not seen that movie, actually. But
don't, because it's a play. It should have been a play. Go see it as a put it on as a play.
I actually agree with you 100% about Blue Moon. I do, really. It should have been a play. And I want material, like when I encountered really good material, I want it to live in the medium that serves it best. And I just think that writing would be better served in a theater on a stage. It would.
It
Not
would have won a
on a film.
Tony. It would have
But
won a Tony.
even though I'm not predicting this, and I still haven't seen The Secret Agent. I would love for Ethan Hawke to win. I would love for Ethan Hawke to win.
He was transformative. I mean, he was. You could not see Ethan Hawke in there. I mean, it was such a big stretch for him. It was such a big stretch for him. It was such a good performance. 100% deserved the nomination. Like no question. I think if the play, I can't even call it a movie because it just felt like a play. I think like if it had worked had a little more action, I think it would have gotten more play for him in this category. But I still don't think it's going to happen for him. But maybe.
Hey, you keep freezing.
I can't. It doesn't seem like I'm freezing.
Yeah, like you're. Oh wait, now you're on. Because I didn't hear a lot of what you just said. Actually,
you didn't hear any of what I just said. What kind of rinky-dink operation are we running here? I think it's just you. My internet says that it is. Your internet says you're at yellow bars. What does mine say? By my name. I think it's probably okay.
I mean, it's better now. It's better.
Yeah, sometimes when it freezes on Zoom, it still records it cleanly. Yeah. It records the audio cleanly, and it just blips.
Yeah, so we're fine. Okay. Well,
at any rate, I was just saying it was a transformative performance for him. Like he stretched himself further than probably I've ever seen him stretch. So could have won a Tony.
Yeah, and I would say more of a stretch than arguably the other nominees in this category. But that's
most definitely. Nobody stretched like that. Even Timothy Chalamet, who stretched, did not. I mean,
stretch, which I did finally see actually.
Oh, very
Marty's
good.
Screen.
Are you prepared to make a decision?
It's a lot. Yeah.
Are you concerned that he? Talked crap on ballet and opera?
I am, and I'm also intrigued that Michael B. Jordan won the SAG, or now as they're now known, Actor Award for Best Actor the other night.
So what are we doing here? Are we doing this?
Over.
Are you making a choice?
No, not yet.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Are you making a choice?
Hey, try not to suck any dick on the way through the parking lot.
I think that I'm going to hold off because you held off. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna do it just because you didn't do it. But I would have done it if you had done it. I want you to know that.
How can you do a thing like this? Build up a little boy's hopes and then smash all his dreams to pieces.
Okay, I thought you were going to make a choice. Okay, well, we're going to move on then. Actor in a supporting role. I still need to see sentimental value. I think we both agree we got to see sentimental value. We should see sentimental value before next episode.
Oh no, sorry. Hey, Kozak, Aaron.
What?
Aaron, I saw sentimental value.
Oh, you did? So you closed the category.
See sentimental. I did.
Then you have to make a choice on this one.
I do. You're right.
May I have the envelope, please?
I'm beginning to smell a big fat commie rat.
Would you be willing to show your naked rear end in a movie?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I have to tell you about the future!
I could be wrong, is what I want to preface this with. I'm going to,
I don't know about you.
Yes. In favor of Delroy Lindo.
Jesus, it's only the biggest goddamn hole in the world.
You're saying Delroy Lindo's going to win? Wow.
I'm thinking maybe.
Wow. We got to Kalshi that one. Hold on. Bear with me a moment. Let's see if the Kalshi has shifted. What would make you think that Delroy Lindo is going to win? And I don't say that. I don't say that in a way. Don't you?
Yeah.
I want to hear your thoughts on.
And here's the thing. I'll do respect to Delroy Lindo. I love Delroy Lindo. I think he's great in Sinners. This feels like a career nomination though for me, because I mean, he's not the best performance nominated in this category. He's just not. He's maybe my fourth favorite performance in this category. I think the political nature of the Oscars may come to bear in this category. There's a lot of love for Sinners. There's a lot of enthusiasm for Sinners. And the fact that I don't think will probably, and I hope it doesn't win Best Picture, might filter out into some love in other categories. Sean Penn has a strong chance, but Sean Penn already has 2 Oscars. Benicio del Toro already has an Academy Award. Jacob Elordi, first time out, he's young, no chance at all. Stellan Skarsgård, not this year. And also, having seen Sentimental Value, I'm like, he kind of feels like the lead of that movie to me. But I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you, Kalshi shift. If I'm not mistaken, last time we were on Kalshi, it was Stellan Skarsgård that was leading the call, and it is now flipped. Sean Penn is now handedly favored to win on Kalshi. Then Sean Penn, but did not win the Golden Globe. Okay, who won the actor last night? Do we know? Do they have supporting actor, or do they just ensemble?
They do, and give me 2 seconds here.
Well, I can't make the choice until I see Sentimental Value. Delroy Lindo is pulling at 9%, but the fans do want Sinners. The fans seem to want Sinners.
Okay, Sean Penn did win the actor award. And Sean Penn won the BAFTA.
Boy, you know what? If we had,
he won the actor award. And he won the BAFTA.
God, if we had voted, if we had bought, let me just tell you, if we had bought at the time we were having our podcast last time, it would have been 8-1 odds. We would have 8 timed our money, and now we will not make hardly anything if we're right about. You will. Oh, you will. You'll make a ton if you go for Delroy Lindo. But if I had bet on Sean Penn, I would have made a killing. But I was a coward.
Also, Delroy Lindo, he made this is a very cosmetic reason, but he accepted the ensemble award at the Actor Awards. He made the speech for the cast, and people in the audience might be like, "Hey, I want to see him make another speech. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, get him on the microphone to say something."
Well, we will see. Well, you've made a choice. I'm going to mark you gold.
Go for it.
I'm going to mark you gold here. You done it. Gold.
I did it.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move on. I'll have a pick next week after I watch it. Actress in a leading role.
I
I'm
still
just
need
gonna
to
do it.
see. Oh yeah, have you seen them all?
No, I haven't seen them all, but I'm just gonna do it. I need to make a choice.
Well, okay.
Okay, no, I'll see more.
I want
I'll
to see
see
them all
more.
first.
I just think
I've seen
I
all of
know
them
the
except
answer
for
already.
I saw 3 of these last week. Yeah, I saw If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, I saw Sentimental Value, and I saw Song Sung Blue.
Yeah, I gotta see that. Fine, I'll wait. I'll see sentimental value first, but I already know the answer. Just know in my head that I know the answer already. Are you gonna make a selection?
Okay. No, I'm going to see Hamnet first, and then I'll
Okay,
make a
then.
selection.
Oh, then how
Even though
about
I'm pretty
wait?
sure I know who's going to win.
I know who's gonna win too. Okay, let's move on to actress
Right,
in a
but yeah.
supporting role. Um,
Okay.
Have
Do you
you
want to talk
thoughts on
about Song
this?
Sung Blue? No, never mind. I'll talk about it
We
later.
we we can talk about Song Sung Blue. Is that
No.
good? Is it good?
Yes, I enjoyed it very much.
I've kind of thought she was like the dark horse in this category. Is that not so?
And I mean, I don't think she's gonna win.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, but she was very good. They were actually both very good. It's a very sentimental movie. It's kind of predictable and by the numbers like biopics can be, but it jerked my tears out.
Okay, if it jerks your tears out, then I need to see it. It made you snap your fingers too.
It did, and it didn't convert me to Neil Diamond, but like I appreciate his music a little bit more now.
Wow, really? So it jerked your tears, it made you snapping, and now you get Neil Diamond even after that Jason Biggs movie didn't do it for you.
I don't know what Jason Biggs movie you're talking about.
The Jason Biggs Jack Black movie where they're in the Neil Diamond cover band. Oh, what was that called?
Haven't seen it.
Oh, well.
Wow! Wow! All I can say is wow!
Okay, well, Song Sung Blue, big ringing endorsement. Okay, I'll see it. I'm gonna feel good when I watch it.
You will.
Okay, yes. I can do with a little.
And also
of that,
a little sad.
Yeah, I could deal with a little of that. I heard the actual people were mad about the movie, though. I don't know if that tarnishes it for you.
No, I think it was.
Or their children were.
Like the son was. Which whatever. I don't care.
I don't care either. Animated feature. I already. Did you see any of these?
Did you skip ahead?
Oh,
you skipped actress in a supporting role.
Oh, I did. I'm sure. Oh, yeah, actress in a supporting role. I still need to see sentimental value. I'm not ready for this yet. You've seen them all now. You've got to choose.
Let me.
Hold on.
I do have.
One second. Hold on.
May I have the envelope, please?
Ooh, baby, this is tough.
Both you motherfuckers are crazy. I'm going to my car. Get my other gun. Shoot everybody's ass.
First of all, I would like to make one thing quite clear.
Yes?
I never explain anything.
Who are those guys?
Oh, and this one time at band camp?
Should have shown me all the blueprints.
All right.
Blueprints. Yeah, blueprints. I'm serious now. Show me all the blueprints. 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 Oh, I want to get this done right, so show me all the blueprints. 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 Show me all the blueprints.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I didn't know it was going to go on
What
that long.
category are we
I've
on
seen
now?
the movie a bunch. I just, show me all the blueprints. Show me the
Oh my
blueprints.
God.
Okay, let's go. Show me the blueprints.
Okay. This is hard. This is hard. These categories are wildly unpredictable at this point. And this isn't even my favorite performance. Well, it kind of, God, but it is kind of the best performance of the five. I just watched it yesterday, and I don't know, but she won the actor award on Sunday, and it was so impressive. And the best part of the movie that I'm voting for Amy Madigan in Weapons.
Wow. Wow. You really think that could happen for Weapons?
Good.
I would love that if that happened for Amy Madigan. Okay.
You saw Weapons?
Oh, yeah. Weapons was awesome.
Yeah.
You just saw it yesterday?
So good.
Dude, the kids running with their arms out. That's the scariest part. So creepy. They're just running with their little arms out. And then the guy, the guy who played Genghis Khan, that guy with it running and fighting him in the parking lot. I forget the actor's name.
Oh, he played Genghis Khan?
Yeah, in the Netflix series.
Oh. See, I know him from the MCU where he's Wong in the Avengers movies, Doctor Strange movies.
He played maybe it wasn't Genghis Khan, but it was like the son of Genghis Khan or something. One of those, but it was like a follow-up. Yeah, awesome.
Okay.
Well, I got to see Sentimental Value, and then I'll know for sure.
And I want to give a shout out too to Teyana Taylor, who actually would be my personal vote and who actually might win. But in terms of like just the impact of the two performances and what we're talking about, like getting out, stretching yourself, like really making choices and really creating like a character.
Yeah.
Amy Madigan.
Amy Madigan is now polling
another
to win on
level.
Kalshi. Yeah, Amy Madigan's now polling to win on Kalshi. So that's gonna be boy, these really flipped. I gotta tell you, I think we could make a lot more money now on this stuff than we could a week ago. I think it's really gotten where people are conflicted. I think all the awards created conflicted things. I gotta see Sentimental Value. I want Amy Madigan to win. I'm not sure if I see that pick, but I want it. I want it. I loved the movie and I want it.
Sure.
Maybe voters feel the same way as me regarding that, but I have to see the other one. All righty, let's keep moving along here. Animated feature. Did you see anything?
Nope.
Dude, why don't you just pick K-pop Demon Hunters? You know I'm right. You know I'm right.
I don't know that.
You know I'm right. You know I'm right.
Sorry.
Block bad. Feel the flow happy. Feel it. It's circular. It's like a carousel. You pay the quarter, you get on the horse. It goes up and down and around. Circular, circle, with the music, the flow. All good things.
K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay, all right, we'll move on then. Shorts, let's skip the shorts. Casting. I still got to see The Secret Agent.
Me too. Probably not gonna win, but
yeah, I know, but I want to see that. Cinematography. Did you see? You saw Marty Supreme. You're done.
I am done, so I should make a pick, right?
May I have the envelope, please?
Okay. For cinematography this year, cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha.
You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now,
okay, I'm rolling dice. This is what I'm doing. I'm rolling dice right now.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
Well, there are people watching.
There's only one
One
person in the
battle
world to
after
decide what I'm going
another.
to do, and that's me.
What'd you say? I was playing sound drops.
One, I know. One battle after another.
Okay. Okay, very good. Good. You know what? That's good enough. That's good enough for me too. That's good enough for me too, because I said earlier I believed and I could see another one, but if you're there, I'm there with you. I'm there with you.
May I have the envelope,
It's too much fun stuff. Too much fun stuff. I also agree.
Yeah,
I think
it
it's
is.
one
No,
battle after
it's my
another.
pick. I'm nervous about it though because I don't know. I'm getting this feeling of maybe a subtle like sinner sweep on Oscars in certain categories. So it's
I think you
possible,
got to
but
go with your gut.
I'm
We
going to vote
know
for one
how
battle.
this goes. Every year, people bite on the sinners of the year, and we always prove them wrong. All right. And we're going to prove them wrong again this year. It is a P.T. Anderson year, and that is it. And that is how it's going to be. Yes. I agree with your pick. I am also picking it. And unfortunately, there's no money to be made on that because Kalshi also agrees. Costume design. You got any thoughts on that?
Nah, let's just wait.
Frankenstein. Yeah. Directing. I've already made my choice. You got to see Hamnet. You know, you got to see Hamnet.
I do.
But you did see Sentimental Value. I didn't see Sentimental Value though. I made the pick, but I didn't see it. Okay. Documentary, man, I haven't watched any of them. We'll watch them. Documentary short, nope. Film editing. Nope. You're not ready? You're not ready to go with film editing? Was Sentimental Value really that good at editing?
Yeah.
Yo, you've seen them all.
Nice montages.
There you go.
I have seen them all. Let's get this.
May I have the envelope, please?
Oh, one battle after another.
Just like that?
Yeah, it's my rule. My editing is the predictor of best picture.
I love it. Let's see if Kalshi agrees with you. I'm gonna guess they do. Oh yeah. It's dominating. Okay. Well, I want to at least see F1 because that's all anyone talked about from that movie was the editing. So I'm gonna see it before this weekend, and I'll make a choice. I got lots of time to watch a movie before our next episode. Okay, international feature film. We got to see one, but it's going to be Sentimental Value. But we got to see it. Live action short. Do you want to make the call, or do you want to go and make the call for instance? You saw Sentimental Value?
No, because I'm going to watch Secret Agent.
Okay,
we'll just wait.
Makeup and hairstyling. Woo. Tell you that smashing machine. I showed my kids in my theater class the pictures of The Rock from the smashing machine and just seeing their faces being like, whoa. I was like, yeah, that is some seriously good makeup. When you have the attention of high schoolers, you know they've done something special. But I just didn't care for the movie that much. Oh, but the makeup. This also feels like one they would just give Sinners. But it's vampire makeup, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
Tough
know. The
call.
Ugly Stepsister might have a chance. They might go
Oh
with Ugly
yeah,
just to give like
just
a yeah
yeah.
underdog award kind of indie thing.
Well, I'm not ready to think. I need to see Frankenstein, and then I will make a call. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to see Ugly Stepsister. I'll try without a lot. To disclaim again to everyone, we do not see everything. This is probably Knemu's best year, though, right? I mean, you've really seen a lot this year.
I am doing well.
Yeah.
I only have to see two more movies and two more performances actually. Yeah.
You beat the crap out of
and
me
I'll be
this year.
good on the bit. Yeah.
I'm gonna end up singing a lot because I always come through big at the end, but I'm doing it with a 4-year-old or 3-year-old. So yeah.
And you have like a full.
When I go to the movies, I have to go see the
Yeah.
Goat. When I had to go see Goat when I went to the movies the other day, which I loved, which I still loved. Okay, music. Woo. Music.
Can I go ahead and make a guess here for original score?
I'm going to as well. Let's double do it. Let's double do it.
May I have the envelope, please?
Is this where I go to be a star?
Yeah, I think they're gonna be true to form and give Mr. Ludwig Göransson Oscar number 3 this time.
Really?
For Sinners.
Really?
I think so.
Really?
I do.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
I might prefer Johnny Greenwood, and he has never won, so maybe he will. But
I'm gonna go with Johnny Greenwood myself. I'm gonna go with Johnny Greenwood, and I'm going all in because if there's one thing I know for sure, it is a P.T. Anderson movie year, and I think that
it is.
I don't care if it's just ding, 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 ding. That was the entire score.
That's so good. I love that. I love the score. But here's the thing: they are going to give Sinners. Sinners is not going to win original song, so I think they're going to divert the music love to original score.
I think
they love Ludwig. They love Ludwig.
If there's one thing I know about the Oscars is everyone is pissed the next day, and even though me and you are going, well, that's what it was going to be. Everyone is pissed the next day, and that's what this is going to be. That's what Sinners is going to be this year. Everyone is pissed the next day, going, Sinners didn't win anything. It should have won everything, and we're the ones that are going to be like, well, it was a P.T. Anderson year, and we tried to tell you, and that is across the board. Okay, so
and maybe I'm just trying to show Sinners some love too, because I do think it's amazing.
Well, let's see what Kelsey's saying. Best music. Sinners is favored 93-4.
Telling you, babe.
That is some good odds for me. I'm gonna bet on that one. It's 11-1 odds. It's a lot of, I bet $10. I make, $110 or whatever it is. Yeah. I bet $100. I make $1,100. If I bet, if I bet $1,000, I make $10,000.
That's amazing.
I have to call my wife. 1 second. Boop, boop, boop. Honey.
Oh God, no.
That's my comic bit. Okay. Well, we're split there. I gotta say, I'm surprised the Couchy odds are so far in your favor when it is a P.T. Anderson year. But disclaimer: I'll tell everyone it is 94-1 on Couchy, or 94-3. Okay, let's take a look at song. I already picked song, and I know it's gonna be golden. It's gonna be golden. Because up, it's our moment. Okay. So, what are you doing here?
I'll wait.
All righty. Best picture right here in the middle where it belongs. I have one battle after another for me. Still no choice because you've seen Marty Supreme. I guess you got to see Hamnet.
I do.
Boy, you're about to clean out best picture. Oh, I got to hurry up. I picked that low hanging fruit of Blue Moon. They didn't have very much. I should have watched Train Dreams or something. One of these other ones. Should have watched Sentimental Value. Production design. You got any call there?
Production design. Have I closed that out?
No, you got to see Hamnet, and you got to see Marty Supreme, or you got to see Hamnet. You've seen Marty Supreme.
No, I did. Oh, you're right. You know what? No, let me. I'm gonna make a sentimental guess here. I'm gonna go in.
May I have the envelope, please?
Thank you. I am gonna hope, and you know what? I'm probably gonna be wrong. Marty Supreme, production design.
Wow! 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 All I can say is wow!
Why?
Not so much even for the movie. It's Jack Fisk is the production designer. He is a very talented and veteran production designer who has never won an Oscar, even though he's very good and has made some amazing sets over the years. So I'm rooting for Jack Fisk. That's why I voted in that way.
Interesting.
And his work was pretty good, pretty damn good in that movie.
I gotta see Frankenstein. That's one I will close out. So I'm gonna see Frankenstein before I choose. Interesting choice. I would not have picked that. Thought you would pick that one. Just for you, shows for record, Frankenstein is 91-6 to Sinners. That also seems like a good money because I think that's one they could toss Sinners very easily, and that's a 91-6 spread there. But I love it. You know what, Khnemu? You know what you're doing. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick after I watch Frankenstein. But you got as good a shot as anyone. I'm surprised one battle after. Well, I'm gonna see Frankenstein, but I still don't know if Frankenstein. The problem with Frankenstein's production design is it's like meh. Oh wow, a Frankenstein horror movie. Like I know it's Guillermo del Toro, and I know all of that, but it's like unless you do something really revolutionary with it, I just don't know. It's like you threw up some cobwebs and you dimly lit it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you got castles. Oh, and you made a Frankenstein machine. And all I get it.
I'm sure it's cool, though. I'm sure it's cool. I'm going to watch it. Sound, do you have any calls on sound?
Do I have any calls on sound? I mean, I haven't even seen. Let's see. Am I going to see all these movies? I think so.
You just have to see one. You're not going to see Surratt in time.
No, you're right. Probably not.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to just do it.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll go in. Yes, I'll make a guess.
May I have the envelope, please?
F1.
Oh, you froze a little bit. What was that?
F1.
You're gonna go with F1, huh? Wow. Yep. A movie you weren't even that big of a fan of.
Sound was good.
Cool. Well, I'll see. Okay, well, I'll put that one on there. Okay. And then now visual effects. Oh, I need to see. You know what? I'm feeling like it's just going to be Avatar, but I don't want to make that decision yet. So I'm going to skip that one unless you're just really want to talk about Avatar. The last is the writing. We've already settled. We're done with adapted. We all agree it's a P.T. Anderson year. Have you had any thoughts? I will tell you, Blue Moon is not going to happen for screenplay. Do you have any thoughts? I got to see sentimental value. Oh, the Iranian film
for
original. Yeah, for original.
Yeah. You know what? I'll do it. I'll guess. I'll vote.
I'm not ready. Hold on. I didn't think you were going to do that. Here we go.
May I have the envelope, please?
On this road.
Jesus, it's only the biggest goddamn hole in the world.
Your complete attention, if you please.
Cool. Sinners. Ryan Coogler.
Sinners. Wow. Very, very cool screenplay. Love that choice. Very, very cool screenplay. One of my favorite screenplays of the year, unquestionably. Super cool vampire movie. I'm not going to pick yet, though. I got to see sentimental value, and then I'm going to pick next week or next episode. I guess we got to do it kind of soon. Okay, buddy. Well, we've made it through the ballot. I think we've done it. Do you have anything you want? Do you want to have any last things you want to say before we say goodbye? You plugging anything?
No, not plugging anything. Just finished the thing I could have plugged, so that's over in the past now. Yeah, no, yeah. Just hey, good talk, good job. Looking forward to Oscars as always. Yeah,
let's meet before if we can. If not, we should do the recap this year. So, okay, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Good luck. Gamble responsibly.
See you soon, friends.
Meeting is adjourned. Oh, I am sorry, sir. I didn't mean to overstep my bounds. You say that.
What?
Meeting is adjourned.
It is?
No, you say that, Governor.
What?
Meeting is adjourned.
It is?